So Fritz is going to serve.
We're playing Aussie. That's so then he could serve from there. And now, but he's.
Okay, well, you're gonna start seeing a lot of that. The man going at the woman at the net.
See how big Fritz and Kyrgios serve when they're serving to each other tonight.
I don't see the gun. Is it operating? Because that's supposed to the radar gun. It's not.
Kyrgios fluffs the volley, John.
Whoops.
Come on. He hasn't been on center court in so long.
That should have been in Fritz's chest.
Chill out.
But he wanted to sort of ham it up a little bit.
No, he's nervous. There's a big crowd here tonight.
Yeah, it's probably 7,500 people. 5,000. Maybe 3. I feel like Mac.
No,
it's bigger than that.
More than that.
Yeah. Would you believe?
Oh, maybe
We've
they're
seen
all
trouble
nervous.
with the net in the first game here, I think.
Maybe both players stay back on serve and return.
No, I don't think Amanda's known to be a doubles player either. I think doubles is really good for these two women to be playing more.
Coco's the only one that's
Coco's
won.
been number 1 in the world in doubles.
She's won majors. They just won. Didn't she just
French?
win? Yeah, the French.
And we'll see Coco and Shelton against Badosa and Tsitsipas. Coco by far the most accomplished doubles player among the 8 players here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Pressure's on.
A couple of big WTA titles besides the French Open that she's won.
But she's not going to be playing with Jessica Pegula anymore. They're both concentrating on their singles.
This could be the last match you ever see Coco play on a doubles.
No, it's not.
No?
No.
Didn't Brad say and she said you're going to focus on the singles?
Yeah, but she's got
a permanent decision?
By the way, she could be playing 20 more years.
Oh, come on, Nick, make that.
4-3-30.
Nick is nervous.
I'm going to start getting exasperated if he keeps doing this.
Look,
he came all the way from Australia to play this match.
Just this. He's going back tomorrow morning. And then he's coming back for the commentary Monday. Tough to deal with that. So
nice serve.
So Fritz closes out the first game. Both Nick and Naomi are wearing microphones. There's a sample of what they've said so far.
Question, terrible question. How to play doubles though?
Huh?
We're volleying though.
Yeah.
Like we're staying at the net. Like we don't back up.
You can do whatever you want. You can play 2 back. Oh, we can play 2 back.
Okay.
On his serve, play 2 back. Yeah. Even on Amanda's serve, play back.
Okay.
If you're more comfortable there. High formation? Really? All right.
So obviously they spent a lot of time before taking the court discussing.
Like I said.
Better late than never.
Here's the Kyrgios serve and an ace against Anisimova. There's a wicked angle.
I think Osaka will be fine at the net when Nick's serving. I don't think there's going to be a problem there. Yeah.
Fritz going after his shots.
He is. $250,000 at stake here.
I'm surprised he waited 3 shots to go up the line.
It's time for Nick to put in that
Put some
140
heat.
mile per hour. Yeah. No.
Oh yeah. That's the way to close.
And this is the art of doubles.
15-30.
Yes.
And you got to do it a lot to have an instinct to play like that.
It's a very successful legends in women's tennis who played a bunch of mixed. Billie Jean did. Martina played a lot. Serena played, won 2 majors in doubles early in her career. Won 10 majors with Venus. Is it 14? 14 majors.
Yeah, I mean, look. Martina Hingis, Lindsay Davenport, lots of #1 players played doubles. It's just the tournaments are so tough now. The depth is so tough in the singles that a lot of
mixed,
top
Martina's
players
playing all 3 events.
Yes. In our day, we didn't really have a tough match until the quarterfinals. Okay, let's just get that out there. It's a lot different now.
Wow. Naomi looks totally comfortable out there in the doubles court at the moment.
Yes. Deciding point.
Actually, she should play some. I think she should play some doubles. Osaka. That will help her
Didn't
singles.
I just say that?
You did?
Oh God! You got to learn to listen.
I did.
So in no way, this point decides the game. Fritz, receiving end.
He should rip it up the line.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
That's tough.
And there's the break. So 2-love, quick start for the American team.
John, you're the best doubles player at this table right here. Can you just talk to us about instinct? About, Naomi doesn't have that instinct because she hasn't played a lot of doubles.
Well, first of all, you have to position yourself where you feel like you can best cover your half of the court, depending on what your partner does with the return, the next shot. You're always moving to put yourself in the best possible position. And I don't think she, gets that. Oh, yeah.
Fritz is having fun out there tonight so far.
He's loving it at the net.
John, I would love to hear your tactics in pickleball mixed doubles, since you and Sharapova played Andre and Steffi.
Well, that was, those two have been playing a lot. They played well, I'll tell you. We were caught looking a little bit flat-footed. We came up short. It was a bummer, man.
She goes right at Fritz, and Taylor's up to it again.
And Amanda's, we're not talking enough about Amanda. She's just being solid out there.
Amanda competed as well as I've seen her compete in the last couple of years up in Toronto. That was a beautiful thing to see. She always has hit a huge ball.
Well, I think she should have been a French Open champion. She had Ash Barty set in 3-love, and then 3-love in the third set, and boy, she had so many leads, and she would have won that final match against Vondrasova.
Then her dad passed away just before the Open, and that changed everything.
Exactly.
That was really
traumatic, yeah, for her.
So used to saying when the player loses a tough match like that in a major final, well, they'll have plenty of chances. They're so young. But you never know. You guarantee nothing. It takes a lot to get back in that position, win 6 matches.
I think for the most part it can be a positive thing, but I think, as John said, her dad passed away, and then for that next year, 2 years, I mean, her heart was not in her tennis.
Point for a quick 3-love lead for the Anisimova Fritz team. You want to avoid Fritz at the net if you can.
He's all over the place.
Anisimova, Fritz.
Flurry of volley winners off the Fritz racket, and a 3-love lead. No commercial breaks here, so we get a chance to visit with the players between games, and James is with Amanda and Taylor.
Sorry, we're waiting on that. That's it.
You guys weren't joking about coming out here with a real plan, starting out I formation and everything. How are you guys feeling? Looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, I mean, Taylor is carrying it. He's doing really well at the net, so I don't have to do much work, honestly.
Yeah, Taylor, I mean, I know you got a bronze medal at the Olympics. It's looking like if you play like this, it's going to be gold next time. The way you're playing, you're moving unbelievable up there.
The bronze had nothing to do with my ability at net, I promise that. But I don't know, we're playing for a good bit tonight, so I really want it.
It looks like it. Well, keep it up, guys. Good luck.
Admitting the money is a motivation. That bronze medal, by far the biggest thing he's done in doubles. He does not have a tour level title in dubs, but he and Paul both came in good form, and on the clay, as you said, got a massive win.
Pretty routine, beat Alcaraz and Nadal. Let's see what they do here. They got to get in this before it's too late.
Osaka's first service game.
All I can say is if they don't have the radar gun on tonight, they better not have it on tomorrow. That's all. When I step out on that court, no thank you.
15 left. This is another
You might
difference.
go unplug it if it's on.
I would.
Unplug
I'd
it.
like
That's
to
a
see
good
what
way.
these guys, break it.
John, just get up to the net because those hands are as good as anybody's. Come on.
They are the last thing to go.
It's a good serve, and Fritz is all over it. Wow.
He sees serves that hard in the men's game.
You think that was a little.
That's
Kinda
probably.
lucky.
I
That was a
bet you
little
that's
lucky.
like 115. But that's a perfect doubles return, actually. You know, the shorter swing, you take.
Yeah.
You know, you go with the
Oh,
pace and let it pace. You use the pace to your advantage.
City, 15.
do you think the girls, when they're serving to each other, they should serve and volley?
I'm a big believer in serving and volley, but I don't think either one of them is going to serve and volley.
I guess.
A lot of guys
just-
don't serve and volley now.
Yeah, but I guess female against female, you should.
Oh, you mean like they have to do it?
No, you don't have to do it, but like, I remember in our day, everybody served and volleyed, first and second serves, and now I know the serves weren't as fast.
And what would lead you to believe why were we serving and volley if
But,
they weren't as fast?
Right, but I'm wondering why, with a serve like that, you wouldn't serve and come
Right,
in.
I think she should work on her volleys.
40.
Like if I was coaching her, I would ask her to play doubles, and I would insist she served and volleyed on both serves.
Yeah. I would put her in 6 tournaments a year.
There's the game to get some good serving from Osaka there. And it's 3 games to 1.
Anisimova, Fritz late, 3 games to 1.
Take some of the pressure off. You hate these two stars that team up. Nick coming all the way from Australia,
And they won
Not
the
winning
fashion statement. They got Kobe's old number on, so doing well there.
$15 left.
Could there be a rule? I know this. I've said this before, but you don't high five after you've missed shots. Is that
Doubles.
too
You'd
much?
like
Is
to
that
see
too much? That no. I just the high five, constantly high five. It's
every
okay.
point.
Even when they're missing the ball.
So Fleming had an easy miss. He didn't run over and tap his hand.
It's correct. What? Oh, she was going to go over and high five. See after that. Look here.
Oh, there we go.
I mean,
it's
you got to wait for something.
It's encouragement.
Or you can encourage verbally.
You prefer like a dirty look or something when they miss?
No, I prefer next time.
Okay.
You can stick with it. There's a whole host of things you can say.
I used to roll my eyes.
Side eye from Chrissy.
Yeah, I rolled them.
Nick, he does look like he's got a little jet lag right now, Nick. The movement's a little suspect. He was at my academy this morning training, for the match. He was there for a couple hours, so He might have put it too much on the practice court. That would be a first, right?
Yeah, this is the Taylor Fritz show here, by the way.
Yeah, it sure is.
Drops the ace, and American team stretches to 4-1. So Blair will get the thoughts from Nick and Naomi as they find themselves.
We want a couple
Nick
big serves.
and Naomi, tough start here, but we know that the momentum can change quickly in doubles. Naomi, what do you guys need to do to find the momentum here?
You know, I'm just listening to my captain. No. I meant that as in I apologize for the beginning, but I'm trying my best.
Tennis, there's only so much we can do, but we can bounce back quickly. But yeah, don't forget, we're the only team mic'd up out here, so we're playing with a pack, we're playing with a bit of a disadvantage, but I'll guarantee we'll break back, we'll be right back in it.
All right, well, we're excited to see it. And guys, I know that the score isn't in your favor right now, but there have been a lot of smiles. Are you guys enjoying yourself?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, best of luck.
Nick playing the old, we're wearing a battery pack for the mic. Could be a decisive factor here in the start. Yeah, you're buying that.
Making excuses. He is a veteran, and it's not our fault. Is that why he's not serving? Is that hard? Because he lost his
hope
serve.
not. I hope that's not the reason.
We love having Nick as a commentator. He was with us in Melbourne. He's going to be with us here, but we'd rather see him on the court. And I just wonder.
He's not used to Anisimova ripping the return off his serve.
Do we know that he's 100% physically well, because the wrist and the knee were the two injuries that he had the last 2 years? Do we know?
I just saw Nick as we walked. The first time I'd seen him and talked to him, so
Okay.
I don't know the answer to that. That's a good question. Oh, sweet little feel. He's always had that really. The backhand's so rock solid. Actually, his forehand's pretty good too.
But in terms of match fitness and being rusty, there's no question he's
No.
a
I don't
long
mean
way
that.
from
I mean health. His injuries.
pain-free.
Yeah, his injuries.
This
Have they
is
been
mixed
tested
doubles where you're
enough?
covering half the court.
But remember, he was practicing at Wimbledon. Remember, he was
I do
practicing at
remember.
Wimbledon
Playing with
a
Novak
lot
all the time.
Yeah,
with Djokovic.
warming up Novak. Yeah,
Novak, yeah.
And a regular thing.
Wait a minute. Were you listening to me just then?
Well, look, Nick's been out. I mean, John, he knows full well the commitment the other guys are making. If you want to come back and not be draw filler, if you want to compete and win rounds and contend, he's seen what the other guys are doing out there. And it remains to be seen how willing he is.
He
to do that.
better wake up and start laying some serves down, because if they go down double break, that would mean that even if they lost Amanda's serve, they still have Taylor's serve, not to mention Naomi's. He does.
Have we seen one big serve from Nick Kyrgios? Yeah.
Not yet. No. That's
the fastest by far.
That's probably 75%.
Exactly.
80% maybe. 30-40. He's going to have to do something on this serve.
Yeah, I'm torn because I love for him to come back. He's such a great guy, but boy, we're having fun with him in the booth as well.
They're both staying back.
Oh. No.
Oh, it's the best point so far. And then again, it goes to Taylor Fritz at the net, and they have the break for a 5-1 lead.
Now, that's the way you should play mixed doubles if you haven't played. They're playing it right. Taylor's getting his derriere in the net. He's causing problems there. He's a big guy at 6'4", 6'5", and this is working well. And Amanda hits a big ball.
She hits a big ball. And Naomi, that's the first point that she looked like a doubles player. And she can get that way if she continues to play doubles.
Anisimova, she can close it out here, and we can secure a spot in the final against the winner of Gauff, Shelton, Badosa, Tsitsipas. Again, $250,000 to the winning team.
Is there a third and fourth playoff? And is it tonight?
Bronze medal match.
Well, they didn't volunteer to show up, I'll put it that way.
Just missed.
So great to see Amanda playing well again, though. You're right. She was such a great junior player, #1 in the world in the juniors, and then
she got to the semis of the French at 17.
And could have won it. Has such high hopes for her. And she's back. Look at that.
Best moment from Kyrgios tonight. Got it past Fritz. Yeah, Amanda jumped from 132 up back into the top 50 with that result, losing to Pegula in Toronto. So that's a big, big jump. Still not ranked high enough to get seeded.
She got the wild card here, right?
Yeah.
She's competing again. That's the main thing. She's got her attitude's much better.
She snuck it up the line. Beautiful stuff by Osaka.
He's coming to life.
2 in a row.
Never forgets.
It ain't over till it's over. The problem is they got to break Fritz and hold Naomi's and Nick, who's lost his serve twice. That's just to get it back to 5-all.
You're saying there's a chance, John. They figured Fritz out at the net. They've got to pass 3 times in this game.
A little early there.
Great opportunity to stay in this match.
Now I see the big smile from Naomi Osaka.
High formation. That's good play. Now it's serve again to Naomi. They're going to do the same thing. Will he go the same way? This is what makes it tough for the returner. You're not quite sure.
This makes it not just a no add scoring point, but a match point for Anisimova and Fritz. Long consultation here.
Yeah.
Still in the I formation.
If I were her, I'd hit it out wide and have Fritz cover the line. There it is.
They do.
Back in the mix.
Save the match point and get the break. 1 point. It's 5-2. Fritz has owned the net. They've found a way to get past him. So Nick and Naomi, things beginning to brighten up for them.
Yes, good serving. Great serve, great serve. I like that. Want to try forehand again? It makes it again, too good. Double nothing. All right, here we go. Come on. Yes! Good serving. Well done. Good job. Well done. Great serve. Great serve.
Nick's got to get his serve going now. Still alive for the moment.
I think Nick went to LA to help Naomi with her serve this summer. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
No.
I think he did.
I thought he was in Australia until hours ago.
No, but like a few months ago, I think he went to LA to help her.
Time.
New ball, so let's see if she goes big. She does.
15 love.
How did you rate Naomi's serve when she was at the peak of her powers and winning those 4 hard court majors, Chrissy?
Oh, she's right up there with Serena's. The placement is so good.
15 all.
Gotta be a little more ready for the guy's return. So it's going to come 10 miles per hour faster.
Not if you're playing with Anisimova. She hits it about as hard as I've seen any woman hit it. Bided his time.
He's going to have to take over the net, I think, if they have a chance to win this match.
15.
He's got to start thinking about what he's going to do to figure out how to break Fritz. First things first, get the hole. That's the tough one. He backed up like 2-3 feet. So you don't want to be there hitting volleys. So that's why Fritz, otherwise he would have gone to Naomi again. But he saw he could put it at his feet, make him hit a really tough volley. Thank you very much. Knowing Amanda just a tiny bit, she's going to be very tempted to go up the line just to, Ooh, doesn't have to. Match, 2 more match points. Now what does she do, Chrissy? Serving to Fritz. You better get the first serve in.
Nick said serve it with the forehand last time, as you heard him say on tape.
She's going to have to hit a big serve. But how big can she go? Because she doesn't want to miss it. And she missed it. Now he's got a second serve. You don't want to double. So you don't hit it that hard just to get it in.
Yeah.
Yep.
There it is, the big return.
And that's it. Fritz and Anisimova take the first semifinal. 6-2. Serious approach, especially by Fritz, who was the best player on this court in the first semifinal, and Anisimova doing her part as well.
The last 4 games were a lot more competitive. Naomi really got into it a little bit better. She looked like a fish out of water, really, the first few games. But
I would give equal credit to Anisimova, actually, because she was really solid. And she hit such a good ball from the ground that allowed Fritz to sort of maneuver around up there, because he himself has stated he's not comfortable at net. So she actually made it easier for him.
We're going to hear from both teams. James will visit with Nick and Naomi first. And then we'll hear from the team that's moving on to the final.
Well, I know it wasn't quite the result you guys were looking for, but you guys haven't been out here on Ash in a while. How good does it feel to be back here with the New York crowd?
I mean, it feels really good for me, very nostalgic, and just really grateful that I'm able to play on this court again.
Nick, you look comfortable out there, but how good does it feel to be back?
It felt good, honestly. Just to be in the atmosphere again. The crowd here is electric. There's no other better place in the world to play. I haven't played a competitive match in about a year. Obviously battling some surgeries, but to be on the court with a champion like Naomi, she's won here. And she loves it. She plays amazing. I'm sorry that I couldn't carry you tonight. I was a bit nervous. But Taylor was just so good from the get-go. I've never seen Taylor Fritz so locked in my life. But yeah, it was good to be out here.
Well, let's hear from Taylor. Thank you guys so much for being here. Blair, over to you with the winners.
All right, you two. I know this is a new partnership, but that was a pretty clinical performance tonight. Amanda, how do you evaluate that set?
Yeah, I mean, I don't play doubles often, but honestly, today makes me kind of want to play doubles with Taylor, maybe at a Grand Slam.
All right, we like the sound of that. And Taylor, there was a little chirping back and forth tonight. Do you like a little bit of that on the doubles court?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're playing Nick, so I figured we'd be going back and forth a little bit. But he was right. He was saying they're going to come back, and I'm going to get a little tight. I was feeling a little bit.
All right, and last thing, guys. Obviously, this is a lot of fun tonight, but you're playing for $250,000. I imagine, Amanda, that would be pretty good for a night's work.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think we're going to really go for it. I mean, we're in the finals, so we only have 1 more left to go. So, yeah, it's a pretty good prize.
Rest up. We'll see you guys in the final. Let's hear it one more time. Taylor Fritz, Amanda Anisimova, moving on.
It's funny that Kyrgios said he's never seen Taylor more locked in. A guy has played 4 major quarters, but he was pretty solid tonight, and he was
finally
locked in early.